Hello people of the internet, it is Mr. B once again, and I'd like to welcome you back to Roll for Run, our little game to decide what the next one-sitting challenge will be. Now, when we last rolled, we lucked into Hitmonlee, so to speak, so it wasn't terrible. We were kind of prepared for a run like that, so it went rather smoothly, but it did take a while. But now let's see if we could get something a little better. As you can see here, we have the die prepared, the offering to Lord Moloch. So let's see if we luck out this time. Now, of course, it's the ceremonial removing of Moloch's brain. Gotta remove the brain. There you go. Or at least the top of the skull. And let's see if he wants to be nice to us today. Roll for run. Ooh, that. Well, that's a reroll. Moloch just hating me today. Let's try this again. Roll for run. Oh! 5! We're looking at Snorlax. This could be good. Well, let's find out. Hello people of the internet, it's Mr. B once again, and I'd like to welcome you back to the one-sitting challenge. Moloch blessed us this day with well, he gave us a 1 to start with, but luckily we already used our 1. So we got a 5, which turns out to be our tired boy, Snorlax. This is going to be interesting, because he's a really great Pokemon. 160 HP, 110 attack. He hits like a truck. His defense 65, his special 65, so that's pretty average, pretty good. His only issue, as you can see by that glaring number 8 there, is he's slow as hell at a 30 base speed. So this could be interesting, because he's powerful, but he can't get his butt kicked because he's so slow. However, he starts with Headbutt. He gets Amnesia and Rest right from the beginning. This could be a very interesting situation, because Brock, who would normally have a good advantage against a normal Pokemon, well, might not have such an advantage this time. I'm turning this down a little bit. But yeah, I'm thinking we should be relatively okay. Now, as far as Squirtle is concerned, I only picked him because I thought he'd be the biggest threat. Like, if anything, he could possibly freeze us, which would be a game over no matter what. So that was my logic behind it, because they don't really he doesn't have, Let's Sleep doesn't have an answer for Snorlax. He doesn't have any fighting moves. He has Ride-On, but Snorlax has a great moveset. Like, not just the moves he knows, but he can learn all the good TMs, so even with 65 special, he starts with Amnesia, so he could be a special attacker, he could be a physical attacker, or he could be a mixed attacker, which is probably the way we're gonna go. It's not like we could use Swords Dance, but with our attack, we do very well against Agatha, especially since this sucker here can get Earthquake. So Agatha, pointless, basically. I mean, she'll outspeed, but I mean, there's a good chance if I get Earthquake off, it's game over. So it's going to be that kind of situation. I'm just going to have to overcome my speed, which is something I really can't do, so I have to work to make sure I can take hits and dish them out even harder, you know? But right now, my main concern is there is an issue with Brock. That being, I only have access to Headbutt. I'm actually going to take on Let's Sleep right now to get a little extra experience, but yeah, the fact that he has only Headbutt, which has 15 PP, I don't think I'm going to last the Brock fight without leveling up a bit. Especially since, let me just double check here to be sure. Yeah, Amnesia is 20 and Rest is 10. I mean, I could eventually, like, stall him out, but then Struggle isn't a good option either. Well, let's see here. We're going to take on this Void. And this is level 5. I did crit, though, but I did over half with that Headbutt, which is nice. It's a base 60 move, I believe, so with Stab, it's a base 9... No, it's a base 70 move, I'm sorry. So with Stab, it is a base 105. So we have a really powerful move to start with. The only issue is we're not outspeeding any of his... Well, we're not outspeeding his Onix. His Geodude is a possibility, but Onix, we're not going to outspeed the dude. So we might be able to flinch Geodude, but then we're gonna have to rely on Struggle. We're not gonna learn a move till level 35 because, well, we don't get a Snorlax till what? Level 30? And there, unleveled, I beat Let's Sleep, so that's kind of an idea of how good Snorlax is, even with his low speed, but yeah, this is gonna be a little rough. We're just gonna have to hope and pray that this works out in our favor, because there might be some grinding, but it's mostly just going to get the attack up so I could try to do more than 1 damage a hit. But I'm not going to get any ethers or elixirs this early in the game, so it's just try to overpower. That's all we can do. But I mean, when we hit, we almost KO the bugs, so a few more levels and all of these guys will just simple one-hits. I got poison, but there's an antidote right here, so it don't matter, buddy. And I'm being outsped by a Kakuna, which is sad. Here. Antidote. Just like the Hitmonlee, we seem to be attracting poison today, but hopefully not too many times, and definitely not a bunch of paralysis. Because, hey, I'm Snorlax. I'm immune to ghost types, so that does give me... Actually, it gives me no advantage against Agatha, now that I think about it. Nightshade doesn't care about your type. So, you know, my advantage against Agatha is I'm really strong and I have Earthquake, so if I hit her with Earthquake, it'll probably knock her out. But let's worry about the now and not the couple hours later. But yeah, another poison, but I two-shot that Weedle, so... As long as it's not a Pokemon that resists normal type, that's going to be a lot of moves that I do. In fact, I'm going to take on the Diglett and Sandshrew Kid right now, because why not? I'm pretty confident it'll work out just fine. And, I mean... Unless he uses Sand Attack, I think I'm winning this fight. Yeah, because his Scratch isn't doing much, because I have a lot of HP. It's like using Chansey, except my defense is actually better. There we go. So I'm level 10 already. But before we try Brock, because I'm pretty sure we're going to lose, let's just buy the usual, save all the money that we can. Beautiful. And of course get an antidote, because of course we're gonna get poisoned at some point. It's no ifs, ands, or buts in my mind about this. But let's go. I'm gonna give it a trial run just to see what happens. So, first attempt, 23 minutes in game and 6 minutes real time. Let's see what happens. Okay. Yes, I get it. You're the rock hard gym leader. Okay, I outspeed Geodude, so I might be able to flinch him. I'm not, but as long as he's not defense curling, I'm actually doing very decent damage here. Like, I'm not sure if that's like 2 or 3 points, but I'm liking that. But as you can see, I'm already running low on headbutts as it is. Oh, there's a flinch. Can I get a crit? Nope. With 30 base speed, I probably have, like, what, a 4% chance to crit, maybe even lower. And there we go, that's Geodude down, barely got hurt. I'm gonna start spamming Amnesia. Yeah, because he's faster than me. So Amnesia. Bide, perfect, because now I can rest. And now, there we go. Perfectly times it. Out for the tackle. I'm just gonna spam Amnesia a little bit. Ah, crap, he caught me at the wrong time. The headbutt does okay. Maybe if I could space out these rests properly, we might make this work. And he doesn't tackle too many times because he does have a advantage over me, which is that he has Screech, which does hurt a bit. This is gonna suck, but I still have rest. And this is getting rid of them, so thank goodness. Ow. He bited again, so I might as well use an Amnesia. Might as well just keep using it. Amnesia, he tackles. Amnesia, he screeches. Amnesia, he screeches. I'm gonna rest. Okay. So he does a lot of damage, which is the problem. Yeah, with all those screeches, he's doing over 20. Let's try resting. Okay, perfect time. And he got a long bite, so I can... Oh, I should have used Headbutt. He would have attacked this turn. Okay, Headbutt. He uses Bide, but Bide is only going to double that damage, so it doesn't matter. There, Amnesia. Getting rid of those amnesias. Let's try a headbutt. Tackle's gonna hurt a bit. Headbutt. Oh, we got him to half. Rest. Please don't tackle again. Okay. Do Abide. Nope. Tackle, but he missed because Tackle has a 95% accuracy. Tackle, ow. Abide, rest. There we go. And now I'm going to use Headbutt because he's going to attack first. Beautiful. Can I make this song and dance work? Well, he's going to use Bite again. It's not going to do much. There we go. He's got a lot of HP gone. This is possible. Tackle, hurt, but not much. I'm going to use Rest in case... Yeah, I was going to use Rest in case he used Tackle just so maybe I'll survive 2 more tackles if he decides to do 2 more. Well, he missed, so even better. Amnesia, 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 Amnesia. And now I just have Rests. Ow. So as long as he doesn't use too many tackles in a row, I win. And now Struggle. Not as much damage as a Headbutt, but this is giving me an option, and as long as he doesn't use Tackle, and he waits to use Bite a little bit, this might work. Let's see. Ooh, that's gonna hurt a bit. Can I get a crit? I'd like one. At least one, considering how many times I've attacked. Okay, this might not be bad. I'm not doing a lot of damage, to be fair. Unless I crit, I'm not really doing a lot of damage. Okay, can I survive his Bide? Okay, how much does it do? Oh, am I first turn? I'm first trying this with a level 10 Snorlax using Struggle. Oh my god. Hey, I'll take it any way I can get it. Beautiful Snorlax, beautiful. That high HP, that decent defense, that high attack. I mean, even with only 15 attacking PP, he made it work. Lovely. And now I can just go and continue on our quest. Obviously, I'm not going to use Bite because I don't need to with this guy, but hey, we're going to get a new move very soon because, let me just double check. Yes, he can learn Water Gun. And, well, not the best special in the world. He does have Amnesia right now, and, I mean, the rock types aren't going to care how low my special is. There we go. Let's just tear through these guys. Every time I'm leveling up, I'm getting stronger. I'm getting that stat experience from these guys, and I'm just getting that raw power. Snorlax, once he gets going, he goes hard, guys. Hey, Spearow, perfect. Pokeball? Come on. Ugh. That's a problem. That's actually a problem. I have to go back. That's gonna kill a minute, but I have no choice in the matter. I'll buy an extra 2 just in case. And I'm going to save, because I forgot to save, and I don't want to go through that fight again. And god, that fight took a while. Alright, let's try this again, without being stupid about it. I know which way I have to go. Okay. I don't know if he'd survive, but he missed Growl. He might just accept his fate. 1, 2, beautiful. 5 is more than enough. And I'm gonna have Water Gun for Paris, so I'm not really gonna hurt it. That's much better. Okay. So let's heal up. Thank you. And yeah, we're gonna grab that Water Gun, because it's nice to have that elemental coverage, especially against the rock types that resist me. So here we go. Water Gun. Tired knows Water Gun now. And you know what? If I really need some extra damage, I'll just Amnesia and beat up a guy. I can't run away from Zubats. Tired is too slow, and I can't run away from them. Which is causing me problems, because now I'm wasting PB. I'm wasting PP to attack these guys. Enough the Zubats! Give me a Geodude! I can run from those! Oh, God. I hope I have enough headbutts for the rockets and whatnot. You know what? I don't need headbutts. Because in here, it's Mega Punch. Snorlax can learn Mega Punch. If I am gonna have to get stopped every few seconds... I don't need Rest. Rest is actually a liability because I can't do anything for a few turns, and considering how slow I am already. I mean, it won me this fight, but that's because the Pokemon are so weak at this stage that, yeah, of course I won. But, ooh! But yeah, Rest, I'm not using it for future battles, because that could just be begging for trouble. Okay, that should be more than enough. Pokeball, thank you. Alright, now I have a Mega Punch, so I have another move when Headbutt runs out. And to be fair, it's stronger, it's just the accuracy sucks, so... That's the payoff, what can you do? Can I please stop encountering Pokemon? I get it, I'm slow, but this is mean. And I have to attack every Zubat, because I don't have a choice, they're too fast for me to run away from. Okay, I'm gonna save. Just because I have wasted a lot of my Headbutts. Alright, let's go. Okay, Headbutt. Thank you. And Headbutt. Thank you very much. And this guy should... this guy shouldn't be an issue. Because, Mega Punch. Ooh, that didn't even work in one hit. Headbutt. Thank you. And Amnesia. Because I'm going to use Water Gun. And even with one Amnesia, that did half. So, very nice. And we are out. We are in Cerulean. Now, as you see here, I'm level 16. Snorlax, unfortunately, is part of the slow group, so leveling is going to be a little bit of an issue. So rare candies are going to be even more of a friend, but yeah, this could be an issue because we are going to actually not be overwhelmingly strong. We might actually get out-leveled at some points being slow because, you know, it's like being a legendary Pokemon. And there has been times when we've been out-leveled as well. Get rid of Bite, I don't need it. Okay, so just buy the repels, because I need them. 7 will do for now. Okay, so I'm actually going to do Misty first. I think she's going to be less of an issue because of the fact I have Amnesia. Her best moves don't really matter that much. I could just set up on Staryu. Now, I shouldn't have fought that guy, but... I'm just going the path of least resistance here. Okay, potion, thank you. So we're at Misty, we're an hour and 1 minute in game, 60 minutes real time. Let's see if I can do this just fine. Because my HP should make me survive a few tackles and whatnot, so I'm gonna use Amnesia. And she's gonna defend against me as well, but that's fine. I'm using Amnesia so the water moves barely do anything. So that did about 6. Okay, that did about 5. Now, this is the most I'm gonna get, but also I'm getting the badge boost glitch. I know it's really early on, but Brock gives you the attack bonus, so this is gonna help with Mega Punch. For those of you who do not know, the badge boost glitch is something that happens in Gen 1 only. Basically in Gen 1, Gen 2, and Gen 3 as well, though. Certain badges give increase to stats, and for the Brock's, you get a 12.5 increase for the attack stat. But instead of just being a thing that's just a constant happens, what happens is if your stats are lowered or increased by moves or effects, basically the game glitches out and it just applies the badge bonus again. So you get 12.5, 12.5, 12.5 every time your stats are modified. So yeah, with 3 amnesias, I'm getting what 25. 37.5% increase to my attack, something like that. But yeah, it happens for every even gym leader. Also, I beat Misty. But yeah, Brock, Surge, Koga, and Blaine, their badges give the bonuses. But yeah, we beat Misty, and we're still not even in the 20s. Let me see. Yeah, we're still not even in the 20s. Also, we just got Bubble Beam, which I'm going to put on right now, because it's just a direct upgrade. And might as well then keeping that on us. So now we can take on our foe. And to be fair, since we just have water and normal moves, we're not exactly we're not exactly at advantage against Squirtle right now. So there's a little disadvantage there. But also, I mean, I have Mega Punch, so it don't matter too much. I mean, I'm gonna have Body Slam soon, so it doesn't matter. But we're gonna do what we can here. So Pidgeotto, we'll punch it. Of course it goes first. Gust, only about, what, 9 damage? Sand Attack sucks because Mega Punch is a bad accuracy. How about Headbutt? Okay, that's about 11. Headbutt hits, and that's like, what, 75%? Gust hurts, and Pidgeotto's down with another Headbutt. Very nice. Abra is free, so I'm just going to set up Amnesias because I've already had my stats lowered, my accuracy lowered. So if I hit something, I want it to just KO it. Because I might be missing a lot. It was just one Sand Attack, but, I mean, there's still a good chance I can miss. Hyper Fang. Ooh, that does over 20, but he did crit. And luckily I hit the Headbutt. I'm using Headbutt because it's the 100% accurate one, so hopefully I hit Squirtle first try. Squirtle uses Bubble. Bubble critted. Headbutt missed. Tail Whip, which doesn't matter too much. There's Headbutt, and that's the one-hit KO. His Tail Whip also increased my attack. Badge Boost glitch can be very lovely to have around, and it's a glitch you can't ignore, so might as well use it when you can, right? Especially if it's going to make some of these more problematic runs faster. Now, I'm not saying Snorlax is problematic. His issue is his speed, but every Badge Boost, once I get Koga, will increase my speed stat, so that might help out outspeeding at least some chunky Pokemon. I don't think I'm going to outspeed the speedy ones, but maybe some of the chunkier ones that are still faster than me, you know, like Nidos and stuff like that. I'm not sure if Rhydon is slower or faster, so it's a wait-and-see sort of deal. But yeah, as you can see here, there's nothing on this bridge that can really handle me if I hit them even once. I mean, they're non-evolved Pokemon, and Snorlax is 100... Snorlax is slightly weaker than Hitmonlee, but he starts with a much better move. Because, I mean, even with the stab, I mean, you could say, what, it did about 90 power for double kick, and a lot of the Pokemon resisted double kick because fighting. Headbutt is doing 105, and the only thing that's resisting is Rock, which I have an answer for with Bubble Beam. So this hiker right here, about to get his butt whooped. Because Bubble Beam, that only did half, but he has a Geodude. There we go. Give me Elixir. And, oh yes, the classic Magic Pot saying, give me Elixir. Gotta remember Final Fantasy. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna battle him because I can just spam Bubble Beam. Bubble Beam, one hit. Bubble Beam, one hit. Mega Punch the Machop, one hit, and Bubble Beam, one hit. There we go. And all that's left is this annoying girl, and I do have Mega Punches still, so it's not too annoying. There it is. I outsped that Pidgey! I'm actually at a decent enough level where I'm outspeeding these weaker ones. Very nice. But hi, Bill. Let's fix you up. I know you got the fly thing going on here, but let's just un-Jeff Goldblum you a bit. There you go. SS ticket, thank you very much. So, nothing's really stopping us. We haven't really been slowed down. Very nice. Gonna take a drink of water now. Sorry, allergies dry out my throat, but it's fine. Okay. I do have a little more money, so might as well get the last of the repels I need. So, 3 more? Actually, no. I think I need about 15, actually. There you go. That should be good. I'm saving the rest of the money because, yeah, I might want to get some super potions, considering how much HP I have. 111, and I'm only level 22. So, yeah, you can't really deny how strong that is. But here you go. Headbutt a Mudchap, headbutt a Drowsy, and all is good in the world. And now I have Dig. Give that to Paris. And let's deal with a Surge real quick. He's not going to be much of a problem, I think. Especially since we're heading to the SSN, you know what I'm getting. I mean, at this point, it's pretty obvious. When a Pokemon can use it, Body Slam is such a strong, like, move for this early in the game. You can't not get it. So there you go. Headbutt, headbutt, headbutt. Thank you. So what am I going to replace? Probably Mega Punch, because it's just Mega Punch, but it paralyzes, and the accuracy is much better. Let's get some super potions. That should be good. And let's visit the SSN. Alright, so 4th floor. Here we go. Well, 4th room, that's the word. Headbutt. And also I'm keeping Headbutt because it's a nice move to just tear through the weaker ones until I can get something to replace it, which, I mean, we're about to fight Surge, so you might know what I'm replacing it with. Okay, Body Slam, replacing Mega Punch. Beautiful. So now accuracy problems are not an issue. So, at this point, I think I'm gonna get the rare candy. Yeah, I'm gonna get the rare candy just in case this slow level is gonna have an issue. There you go. So now I have that. And we are at 1 hour, 34 minutes in game, 24 real time. Let's see how we do against Let's Sleep. So this is fight number 3. Might as well just Body Slam. Why do anything else? Body Slam's gonna one-hit KO. Yeah, no, I'm only 4 levels higher, but my attack stat is huge. And, let me see. Body Slam, from a stab perspective, does about 120 base power? No, even more than that. Like 120 something. It's a percentage point. Well, no, I can divide better than that. It's about 122.5. There. But still, he doesn't really have a response to that. And I headbutted the Kadabra because it's Kadabral. I mean, it wouldn't have survived anything. Ooh, he survived the Body Slam, so I'll finish him off with a headbutt. Tackle barely did anything with a crit, and War Turtle's gone. So, we're not getting stuck anytime soon, but I'm going to use some of these potions to make sure I'm a little up there, because as you recall, I do not want to heal at the Pokemon Center. If I do, I can't use Dig to get back to Cerulean very quickly and save us some time, so, yeah, no need to heal. I think we have plenty of Body Slams to finish off Surge without a problem. Also, I need to learn Cut. There we go, Cut on Paris. And let's do this. Cut. Thank you. Now let's see if we can do this quickly. Nope. 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 Oh, okay. I'm gonna just check this one again. Ah. I thought it was gonna try to trick me. Because I would expect that in this game. Ooh. Ooh, please. Ah. Come on, man. Don't make this take too long. There we go. So we're at Surge now, and we are at 1 hour, 40 minutes in game, still 26 minutes. Wow. Alright, let's see here. So, Voltorb, I'm just gonna Body Slam him. The only way he's gonna possibly win is if he lucks out and paralyzes me with Thundershock or Thunderbolt, because he is definitely gonna hit me with Pikachu and Raichu. I don't doubt that. Growl is not going to help your situation. You're too frail. There you go. And what do? Let's see how much we hit Raichu for. Why use X speed? You're going to be faster no matter what. I did over half and he's paralyzed. He might not be faster now. There we go. Tired. Is so tired he just rolled over on a Raichu twice and won. But now we have Thunderbolt, which I am actually going to use right now, because I can learn it, and I'm going to swap out Headbutt. Might as well have some elemental coverage at this time, so we're going to cut this, thank you, and we're going to visit the Pokemon fan club, talk about Rapidash, I know you love her and whatnot, and then we dig in this room, thanks to speedrunners, I figured that out. And I'm gonna remember the bicycle, because I always seem to forget it. There we go. I know I could just glitch through the path, but I'd rather do it the right way. I only glitch if I forget, but I always make sure to grab that voucher, so in that way, I still consider I got the bike. So, yeah, but I'm going to try to get the bike when I actually remember, you know? I'm outspeeding these Pokemon. I guess a lot of these, plant types, these grass Pokemon are slow, so that's nice. Bubble Beam did not KO, but Thunderbolt should. There we go. Come on. Oh, you disabled me. Okay, well then Body Slam's gonna take you out. I'm not even gonna fight another Pokemon, so there you go. I've got the Pokemon Center right here. Don't even have to waste anything. Alright. Now, welcome to Rock Tunnel. The reason why I have Bubble Beam, and once I'm done with Rock Tunnel, I will probably get rid of it. So, saving right now. Beautiful. Alright, we're going to... Where is it? Okay, Repel's right here. Thank you. So, there should be one we have to fight. Cubone, I'm going to use Bubble Beam. And there we go. And Slowpoke Thunderbolt. So you gotta love that coverage. And we've got a whole bunch of different coverage options, so... I mean, yeah. Thank God Slowpoke is slower than me, right? And we have Oddish, so I'm just gonna Body Slam her. And Bulbasaur the same. I am poisoned, but I have an antidote, so haha. But that is one of the problems with being as slow as I am. We are going to get a lot of status afflictions and... Ah, crap. I never fight this guy. I mean, he's not an issue, but I didn't want to frickin' meet him. There you go. But yeah, we have issues where we can get a bunch of status effects, and there's literally nothing we can do about it. We're just too slow to KO a Pokemon first, unless we are, like, way over-leveled. But now we're fighting the self-destructs guys, so I'm gonna save. I don't think it's an issue. I'm probably gonna outspeed them, but I don't want self-destruct to kill me, so... Bubble Beam, Geodude down, and I outspeed Graveler and he's down. So, nothing to even worry about. And last trainer, who's not really gonna be much of an issue. We'll just use Body Slam 3 times, and that's it. And heck, I even outsped the Oddish, so wonderful. Max Ether here. I don't need a heal. I always heal here, but there's really no need. You only have to fight one person. And I have Body Slam. Unless he gets super lucky, I'm gonna win. Okay, cut. Body Slam is basically my Fire Blast for normal. That is until I get Hyper Beam, and yes, I know I don't normally get the TM for Hyper Beam, but Snorlax is one of the Pokemon that can learn Hyper Beam naturally. And that's just a lovely fact. And I'm moving very slowly because there is an elixir on the floor here. I'm just trying to find it. Come on. Oh, I missed it. Where is it? Seriously, where is it? It's supposed to be 19. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, there we go. Alright. Now, what are we gonna get? We're going to go to the Celadon department store. And, we're going to get a couple things. I do not need Mimic, so that's a nice little change. But I'm gonna get 2 fresh sodas, not fresh waters, and a soda pop. We're gonna give her a fresh water. Now we have Ice Beam. Yes, I can use Ice Beam. And, soda, I get Rock Slide. And I'm gonna stick that on me right now. Rock Slide should help me up with some type coverage. We'll replace, Bubble Beam, because, yeah, Rock Slide can just take care of what Bubble Beam takes care of, except for the Rock types, but I may have made a grave error. Let me see. Erica, Koga... You know what? I have not made a great error. I have not made a great error. I have fresh water. I'm sorry, I'm going to throw away Rock Slide, but I don't really need it for Snorlax. Let me just grab Fly real quick before I forget. But actually I can use Fly. Actually, Snorlax has such a wonderful moveset, he learns one of the best Pokemon moves in the game. So, let's just fly back to Celadon so we don't have to walk all that way. And let's go to Saffron, because we're going to visit a friend. And if you know Saffron City, you know the friend already. We're visiting Mr. Psychic. Because yes, Snorlax can learn Psychic. So, yeah. Sorry, Rock Slide, I don't need you. Well, actually, let me see. What am I going to need Thunderbolt for? I'm gonna do a test, guys. Just give me one moment. I always have Mr.B up in the background just to do type comparisons because Gen 1 typing can be a little different. And I don't remember this off the top of my head. Let me look at a Cloyster. That's gonna be Lapras's go-to is Water Ice. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm forgetting Thunderbolt. Because I don't need it. Now that I think about it. Like, seriously, I learned it. I don't need it. Psychic is just as much a carry option as, like, Thunderbolt. In fact, it's better. So, yeah, I'm doing that. And we're gonna heal here, just in case I didn't. And we're gonna deal with Giovanni real quick, because it's gonna be real quick. This isn't gonna be an issue. Because, as you can see here, Body Slam, and Psychic for the bat. There we go. I mean, we have such a wonderful move list. I can actually forget good moves and not worry about it. Isn't that a wonderful fact? I can just forget moves that are actually really good, and it won't even hurt the performance of the Pokemon. That is the kind of Pokemon Snorlax is, and it is wonderful. If only he wasn't so slow, but there's nothing we can really do about this. This is Gen 1, there's no hold items, there's no Quick Claw or anything like that, so we're just gonna have to deal. Tired has plenty of HP, so he can tank a lot of hits. So I don't think it's much of an issue, but now I can Psychic the Poison types, so that's a nice little change of pace. And that means I can Psychic the Rock types as well, which, considering Giovanni is next, would have been an issue. However, now it's not going to be. I mean, all of his Rock types, all Rock types in Gen 1, let's be honest, have terrible special. I don't think there's a single one that has a decent special stat among them. And because of that, yeah, even though he's not weak to Psychic, it's going to tear up his Pokemon. His Onix, his Rhyhorn, they're not going to be able to withstand that. And I got more defense now, so hey. But alright, Sandshoe, I'm going to save that till Body Slam. I'm surprised I didn't one-hit KO, but two-hit KO is fine. And this one should be easier, because I'm going to use Rock Slide. Beautiful. Body Slam, not quite. And Rock Slide. Nah, I thought I was going to hit one-hit KO, but I wasn't that lucky. Alright. But now we're at Giovanni. I'm going to just use a Super Potion, and we're looking at 2 hours, 20 minutes, 36 minutes real time. Let's see how well we do against the Mob Boss. Okay, I'm going to Psychic this Onix. He uses a Guard Spec, so I'm not going to lower his special, but I don't think it matters. Screech missions, thank goodness, so that's 2-hit KO with Psychic. With an Amnesia, I probably would have just 1-hit KO. In fact, I'm just going to Amnesia. Yeah, I'm not even worried. Psychic? Yeah, that 1-hit KO Rhyhorn. I might 1-hit KO Kangaskong, because I don't think Kangaskong's special is that high. Let me see. Try out Psychic. Okay, not quite, but you know what, that's fine. I'll finish off with a Body Slam, just because I know that's a stronger move. And there you go. Giovanni Fight 1, not an issue. Never really is. Let us dig out of here. Beautiful. I'm going to get rid of some of the stuff on me, because at this point it's going to start dragging me down. So Helix Fossil bye, SS Ticket bye, HMO1 bye, HMO2 bye, the Lift Key bye. Alright. Did I heal? No. So I'm going to heal, and we're going to take on Erica. I'm not too worried. A Body Slam is just fine. I know I have Ice Beam, but I'm going to save that because I don't want to accidentally delete that and just have all the regrets in the world when I get to Lance. So yeah. But we should be okay. My only concern is Victory Bell has Wrap and Tangela has Wrap and Bind. So that's going to be super annoying. And now I'm asleep. There you go. Alright, I'm going to save. 2 hours, 26 minutes in-game, 38 minutes real time. Let's see how we do against Erica. Please don't use Bind. That's not my only request. Body Slam on Victory Bell. They use Wrap, but they miss. Body Slam does over half and they're paralyzed, and now I go first. So Victory Bell down. Tangela might be an issue, but if I get to Vileplume, I win. Because Vileplume just has like Petal Dance and stuff like that. Constrict is one of the worst moves in the game. And Bind, they hit, and they miss this time. Now, there's a reason why Bind is a bad move, and that's because with trainers in Gen 1, they have unlimited PP. So he could just spam Wrap until he wins. Well, I'm sorry, it's Erica. But yeah, she could spam Wrap until she wins. It would take a long time, but it's technically possible. It has not a great accuracy, I think it's 85. But still, if the stars align, I could technically lose that way. But not today. We're heading back to Lavender Town now. Okay. I know I was talking over what could have possibly happened. Well, I have already beaten her. But now let's do Let's Sleep number 4. This one shouldn't be much of an issue because I think they expect you to go into the Pokemon Tower, fight him, then figure out there's ghosts, and then go to Celadon, but we kind of skipped that nonsense. So we do have a level difference here. It's not much because I have the slow level up group, but I think this should be enough. Let's try Rock Throw. Still outspelled by Pidgeotto because duh, but Rock Slide should just KO. Yeah. With 110 attack, of course it's going to KO. Alright, I'm just going to Rock Slide the Growlithe because it's weak. Why not? Beautiful. The only issue is Rock Slide doesn't flinch in Gen 1, but it'll give me some coverage I need. I'm gonna Body Slam these eggs, and they're going to splatter all over my belly. Kadabra, I'm not even close to where he just Body Slam. And he wastes his turn with Teleport, which is even worse because it's worse than useless. And Wartortle. I'm just gonna Body Slam. I think that's the better option. I mean, yeah. Say I have a decent defense, but yeah. 2 hits, done. And there we go. Let's Sleep down. I'm level 32. Very nice. Gonna get in here and remember to use the Repel. I always forget to use them. And now we have to deal with these annoying Chandlers with their Nightshade Ghastlies, but I have Psychic. I could use Rock Slide, but Psychic has a better accuracy, and I don't think they're going to survive it anyway. So HP up, and... oh, I don't need the Awakening. I'll use that HP up, and get rid of that Awakening, please. Oh, come on. Toss it. Thank you. Alright, free heals, so take advantage. We're going to need all that beautiful PP. Oh. Repel, thank you. Nugget. Alright. One Psychic should do. Luckily, I'm immune to the only Ghost move in the game that does damage, Lick. Nightshade I'm not immune to, but they can't paralyze me with Nightshade, so don't matter. And now we have Marowak, Cubone's mother. I'm just going to use Body Slam. That did half, and then second one wins. And now we're going to do what we always do, which is just tear down the Team Rocket members. And they're not going to stand much of a chance because I have the strongest Psychic move in the game and one of the strongest moves in the game in general, so yeah. And I'm outspeeding some of them too. Accidentally used Psychic on him, but there you go, Body Slam takes it over. Alright, Psychic. Psychic should actually Body Slam on the Rat, and Psychic. Beautiful. And now we get to talk to Mr. Fuji. Yes, I understand you were not in danger. Thank you for the flute. I'm gonna fly. Get back to Celadon. We're gonna heal up. Beautiful. And now we're just gonna get to Koga already. I don't see any reason to wait. And we get to meet our brother finally. Beautiful. And run away from our brother. We were only 3 levels stronger than him too, so yeah, that was appropriate, I suppose. Nope. Oh crap. I can't... Okay. Sorry about that. I was trying to repel so I could go back up and get the rare candy that's here. I know I have to fight that dude, but there's a rare candy up here and I didn't want to lose it because, like I said, slow level group. Okay. Where is it? Okay, right there. Alright. Don't need to repel anymore, so no worries to worry. Alright, so we're gonna go to the Safari Zone first, or we're gonna attack Koga. I'm thinking Koga because I'm not gonna use Surf on Snorlax. That's not really going to have much coverage, so I think Koga first, take care of him real quick, then we'll get the Surf, the Gold Teeth, Strength, whatnot, and we'll go to the Self Building. But right now, let's just rock you guys. So Body Slam, Body Slam, Body Slam, thank you, and Body... Oh, you disabled Body Slam, you smart dog. Rock Slide. Alright. And it should be just this guy too. Okay, Body Slam. Body Slam. Body... Nope. Alright, let's try that again. The only reason I failed is because, like I said, slow. So I can get Poison Gassed, and Poison will wear me out, and then what can I do? There we go. Let's try this again without Poison. I'm gonna save just so I don't get poisoned again. Okay. I don't mind if Koga poisons me, but I don't need to start with that weakness. Okay. Beautiful. And now we just use some not rare candy, some potions. Thank you. Alright, so we are at 2 hours and 52 minutes in game, 44 minutes real time. Not a bad pace so far. And let's see how Koga does. For coughing, I'm actually going to use Amnesia. I outspeed, thank god. He's going to use X attack, I'm not too worried. Amnesia, because I got Surge's badge, so actually I'm increasing defense as well, so... Yeah, I'm not too worried. There you go. Now I have Max... Well, not Max, but... Well, I do, it's Amnesia. So I do have Max special for Psychic. Hopefully I knock out all of his Pokemon in one hit. Alright, we have Muck. What's Muck gonna do? Sludge. 30 or so damage, but that's fine. I use Psychic, and that's one hit KO. The only threat now is if Weezing uses Self-Destruct, and I'm not so sure he's going to use it first turn. Okay, coughing down. I mean, he might use an X attack, because that tends to be what Koga does. He likes using an X attack before Self-Destruct, so... Psychic? Okay, he uses Toxic, even better, I still win. Yep, one hit KO. And that's Koga. See how Amnesia, if you have the right Pokemon to set up, just ruins any Pokemon's day? It's like Swords Dance, but better, because in Gen 1, that's your defense stat as well. So, yeah, let's go into the Savari Zone. Going to cuts, and let's just move through this real quick. I don't want to take too long. I mean, we're getting a good time so far, but I am worried about the, level difference. Don't lift your butt at me, Nidorina. Okay, Repel. Thank you. Gonna have to remember to buy the max ones in Saffron, because I could have done that already, but I wasn't too worried. And plus, I'm not gonna need them quite yet. That's for when we're in, like, Victory Road, and I want the most, time possible. Okay, blomp, 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 blomp. That's nothing. That's protein. More attack for tired. Oh, we're almost done. I think this is the last... Yeah, there you go. So, Gold Teeth, and give me the HM03 Surf, please. Thank you. Alright, let's get out of here. Dig. And just talk to this old man, because I keep forgetting to do it. Okay, thank you. And... Oh, I can't get that, because I'm not teaching Strength to Snorlax. I have Body Slam. But let's go to Saffron. I'm gonna heal here in case something terrible happens. Actually, I do plan on doing something, so let me put away some things. So buy the bike, buy the Silph Scope, don't need that anymore. Goodbye to the Poke Flute. Gotta keep those on me. Okay, so I'm gonna buy the Max Repels right now, considering I'm in the city. So I need 10. 10 should do me just fine. And sell the Repels, because don't need them anymore. Oh, the set. Thank you. And we'll sell the potion. Sell the 3 nuggets. Alright, beautiful. So, Silphco, there's a few things we're gonna get for sure. Normally I don't bother, but... Yeah, this time... I think just to save us some time, because I know I'm gonna get stuff. So, Silph Company, I'm just bringing up the little page. I need to double check what floors I need to care about. Okay. So, of course, we're going to start with floor 5 because I need the card key. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Nothing's going to happen until we get it. Okay, thank you. You have your R-Box, so I'm just going to use Psychic. Wasn't a one-hit KO, but there we go. Give me that. Okay, so... I don't have to worry. I don't have to worry yet. What's wrong with me? I don't have to worry yet, because what we're going to do is we're going to... No, I do have to worry. What's wrong with me? I'm like, I can beat Giovanni and then come back. I'm like, no. Once I'm done with Giovanni, I'm digging out of here. So I think floor 10 is what I want, but not this room. This one. Yeah, I think this has what I'm looking for. So Psychic. Thank you. Carbos, that's speed. Rare Candy. And TM26, if I'm correct. That's Earthquake. That's what I need. Alright, so we're gonna forget Rock Slide now. I actually have no use for Rock Slide. And now, Carbos to get that little bit of speed, because why not? I'm going to need some. And, now let's go to floor 3 so we can deal with, Let's Sleep. So, let's just beat up this guy. Body Slam, thank you. Body Slam, thank you. And Body Slam. He flinched me, but it doesn't matter. I am just too strong for him. Okay, use a Super Potion just for fun. And now we're at Battle 5 with Let's Sleep. 3 hours and 10 minutes in game, 50 minutes real time. Let's see how this works. Now, I know I just got rid of Rock Slide, but it really doesn't matter. I'm going to use Body Slam on Pidgeot. I mean, that's bad accuracy too, so... Yeah, 2 Body Slams will do it just fine, and sometimes they waste your turns with Whirlwind, so even better. So Pidgeot down. Growlithe. No, I'm gonna... No, I'm just use Earthquake. They use Takedown, and that hits for, like, a little less than 30. And Earthquake hits for everything, because of course it does. I mean, they did get a little recoil from Takedown, but I don't think that mattered. Execute, I'm actually going to use Amnesia on this guy, because I'm going to get speed because of Koga, and also I don't think I'm going to outspeed the Alakazam. So this is just to make sure that I can survive a Psychic. I can't believe I didn't one-hit KO Execute, and... Ugh. This could be an issue. He's got Leech Seed on me. Yeah, he's killing me with Leech Seed. I'm sorry, I skipped through that, but I think I've lost. Let's see, Body Slam. Okay, you waste your turn with Recover, maybe not. Okay, maybe I haven't lost yet, we'll see. Body Slam. Water Gun only does about 8 damage. Body Slam does about half. I paralyzed, this is possible, okay. Let's see again, Body Slam, please, 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 please. No. No, unless... Oh! This might still work. I'm gonna use Psychic. Okay, it works! 1 HP left, and we managed to do it through, even though I had Leech Seed on me, killing me slowly. Which, for a slow Pokemon like Snorlax, Leech Seed and Poison, terrible things to have, but there we go! It worked out in the end. Very nice. Alright, so we're going to teach our new friend Surf. Thank you. And Strength, which also Snorlax can learn, but, no. Use the full restore, get to max HP, and let's deal with this scrub before we have to deal with Giovanni. So, Body Slam. Psychic, thank you. Body Slam. Why am I just always on the cusp of beating them, but not quite? Okay, I'm gonna have some low PP, so hopefully I don't need to use an elixir, but we're at 3 hours and 17 minutes in game, 52 minutes real time. Giovanni Part 2! Let's see how well he does. Okay, Nidorino, I'm just gonna use Earthquake. I know I have Psychic, but Earthquake's just a better option. Yeah, because he's weak to it, and Earthquake's a 100 base power, so... Yeah, there was no question. Kangaskhan, I'm gonna use Body Slam. And Kangaskhan uses one of the worst moves, because now they're stuck using Rage forever, and it barely has any power to it. I mean, their attack is raising, but it's still a very weak move, so it don't matter. It's like base 20 power. So there you go, Kangaskhan down. Rhyhorn should be just an Earthquake. And that's nice, I outspeed a Rhyhorn. Okay, maybe more than one Earthquake, his defense is good. Well, that's fine, I've got a few Earthquakes to spare. I might beat Nidoqueen, I'm not sure. Yeah, because Nidoqueen doesn't have the defense of Rhyhorn, I think. Or at least, it's not on the same level. So let's see. Scratch barely does anything, and Earthquake is... That's 70%, but that's fine. She uses Body Slam, but I cannot be paralyzed by Body Slam, because in Gen 1, moves that can cause status effects that deal damage, you know, Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, stuff like that, they cannot inflict their status on the Pokemon with the same type as the move, so yeah. Body Slam being a normal move cannot paralyze Kong, which is a lovely little fact. So let's heal up, and we're going to deal with our lovely friend Sabrina. She shouldn't be too much of an issue, but I do have to work somewhat quickly. Whoop, whoop. Okay. So, 3 hours, 20 minutes in-game, 54 minutes real-time. I'm going to have to knock out Kadabra quickly and then set up Amnesias on Mr. Mime just so I can ensure Alakazam doesn't tear me apart. Plus, it'll give me some speed. So I might outspeed Venomoth, which would be nice. But let's just see what Kadabra does. He's my concern. How much damage is he going to do in one hit? Body Slam. Okay, starts off strong with Psychic. You critted for over half my health. But Body Slam was a one-hit KO, because of course it was. Alright, now this is going to be a problem, because I have less than half my health. They still have attacking moves. So Amnesia, they use Barrier, that doesn't matter too much. Amnesia, Confusion, only does 9 damage. Amnesia, now my special is maxed out. Let's use Body Slam. They hit with Double Slap, and I hit with Body Slam. Not quite a one-hit KO, but they're paralyzed, and to be fair, it was only that way because they use Barrier. Their defense was up really high, actually. And Venomoth, it's going to be even easier. Hopefully outspeed Earthquake. Nope, and they use Stun Spore, which didn't matter. I was not going to outspeed Alakazam in a million years. And I didn't even knock out Venomoth. And now they use Leech Life. Barely does anything. I didn't get paralyzed, so thank goodness. Okay, I still have a chance. I have 3 Amnesias set up. Hopefully Psychic doesn't kill me unless they crit, which is possible. They're a very fast Pokemon, but here's hoping. Body Slam. They waste their turn with Recover. I'm fully paralyzed. Psybeam. Does a decent damage. Body Slam. 1-hit KOs Alakazam. And there we go. Snorlax is once again victorious and level 40 now. Thank you, Sabrina. You fought really hard, but I am just really cool. So dig, heal up, and now it's time to visit Blaine. So let's go back to Pallet Town so we can visit our strange bald-headed friend. Okay. Alright, so to the water. I'm going to just use a... where is it? Okay, I'm going to put these on top. Max Repel. And let's get moving. I'm actually going to pay attention, because sometimes I don't pay attention. Kind of like that, but not always. Okay, just don't move too fast. Like tippy-toeing, basically. Ooh, ooh. Okay, this one doesn't see me. Okay, we're good. And I still have Max Repel active, so I'm just gonna keep going. I think I can use Blizzard, so there's another TM I can grab today. So there we go. Got that. Barbos, get that nice speed bonus up. Here you go, Tired. TM14, that should be Blizzard, right? Yeah, TM14 Blizzard. Okay, so I'm gonna keep that. Press the switch. Ooh, Repel wore off. We're actually gonna have a problem that I think of. I'm gonna start seeing... yeah, Weezings. Because I'm weaker than the Weezings in this area. Press. Okay, grab this. Rare candy, very nice. I'm not grabbing that because that's Solar Beam. I don't even know if I can use that. Secret key, and we're digging. Let me just double check, but I'm pretty sure I cannot use Solar Beam. Oh, I can use Solar Beam, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna waste my time with that move. A charge move in Gen 1 is terrible. Alright. So heal up, and let's do this. I'm gonna answer the questions, because why not? Okay. So I learned smashing the A button is saying yes, and then smashing the B button is saying no, so... There you go. So that makes it a little easier for me. Nope. Every Pokemon's unique, and lastly, there's no move known as Tombstone. Alright. Beautiful. So, we are at Blaine. We are at 3 hours and 32 minutes, 59 minutes real time. We are at a level gap, but let's see how we work, because we have Earthquake, which is probably the best move we can have against these guys. So yeah, I'm 2 levels weaker than his weakest Pokemon. So let's use Amnesia. This is just so not to necessarily get speed, it's to make sure if I take a hot Fire Blast to the face, it's not going to end my world. Okay, he's using Agility, which is pointless. Okay, 3 Amnesia set up, and use Earthquake. And like I said, Badge Boost Glitch, even Lear's doing it. I'm increasing my attack as well, so I'm not complaining. Okay, 1-hit KO on Growlithe. Okay. Ooh, good, they missed the Fire Spin, because that's just another version of Bind that would have held me forever. Rotund down, 1 hit. Okay. Rapidash. Let's see. They used Stomp. That could flinch. That did a lot of damage, but they didn't flinch. And Earthquake took them down. Now, the one I was really worried about, Arcanine. The reason why I set up the Amnesias. Wasted a turn using Super Potion. I'm gonna win this. Okay, he survived. Are you gonna use Fire Blast? You do. How much does it do? Barely does anything with Amnesia, which is why I used it. And there we go, Blaine. And I'm not learning Harden. I mean, I could, but Amnesia is just the better bet. Because I have Psychic. And I can only have 1 setup move, so I'd rather have Amnesia over Harden. But now, let's go to Viridian. I'm so happy. Level 55? No, level 56, I can have Hyper Beam. And that'll just make so much of a difference, but we are going to have to wait a little bit. So, let's deal Giovanni real quick. And by real quick, I mean real quick. I have Psychic and I have Amnesia. I think I'm going to win. Okay, Machoke, I'm going to use Psychic. And I outsped it too. Psychic and Psychic. There we go. Very easy. I'm going to save the rest of my Psychics though. Okay. Now, for this guy, I'm going to use the Earthquake. And 2 does it just fine. I have 1 issue, and that is, I'm slow enough where his Rhyhorn, his Rhydon, and whatever else Pokemon he can use Fissure or Horn Drill and possibly knock me out. Also, what time am I at? 3 hours and 39 minutes. Okay, 1 hour real time, 1 hour and 1 minute real time. But yeah, let's see how we do against Giovanni, because I'm actually slow enough to be in danger. Amnesia? Okay, I'm faster than Rhyhorn, so Horn Drill's not going to work. And Tail Whip's just going to increase my speed. More Amnesia. Okay, very good. See how I used Horn Drill, but it didn't work? I'm too fast. In Gen 1, if you're slower than the Pokemon you're trying to KO, it doesn't work. So now, Psychic. And Rhyhorn down. Now I lost all my badge bonuses because I leveled up, and when you level up, all your stats are brought back to normal, unfortunately. So, it's fine though, because I still have plans. Dugtrio's going to dig, I'm using Earthquake. Okay, use Slash instead. That's fine. I used Earthquake though because it does hit Pokemon underground. So I'm going to use it again. And they didn't even bother, so very nice. And I still have the Amnesia bonuses, guys, so Psychic is still going to help against, actually, yeah, I'm going to use Psychic on Nidoqueen, Nidoking, and against Rhydon. Yep, 1-hit KO, because no duh. Maxed out special attack. Well, maxed out special, it's Gen 1. You gonna Leer me too? Nope, you're gonna Poison Sting. I just have to hope I'm not slower than Rhydon. Which might be possible. They did use Leer on me again, so my speed is slightly buffed. Okay, Rhydon, please be faster than him. Psychic. I am faster than him, thank God. And wow, I even got the one-hit KO with Psychic, so... There's Giovanni. Not really hard at all. Alright, now I got Fissure. I could technically use it, but why would I use it on one of the slowest Pokemon I could possibly stick it on? So it is actually kind of worthless on Snorlax. But what can you do? I'm gonna heal up, and we're gonna have the final regular trainer battle with Let's Sleep number 6. Okay, skip this. And the reason why I'm not counting the first fight here is because I don't always do it. This is mandatory, so... Alright. Now, Pidgeot's gonna be annoying, but he doesn't have Sand Attack anymore, so I'm gonna use Amnesia. They're using Agility, which does not matter. Quick Attack, because apparently you needed to outspeed a Snorlax. And, Quick Attack again. And now, after my ceremonial drinking of water, I'm going to roast you with Psychic. Yeah, because it's a Pidgeot. Its special is not impressive at all. And I'm gonna Psychic the Rhyhorn, too. Gotta love Amnesia. That is such a good setup move. The only issue with it is it's on a lot of slow Pokemon. But I'm gonna Earthquake Growlithe. There you go, one-hit KO, very nice. Execute, Body Slam's the better option here. Leech Seed, but shouldn't matter. We'll see. It shouldn't matter, though. Alakazam should be just a Body Slam, and they can't really hurt me. See, that Psychic barely did anything. If it crit, it would have been devastating, but luckily that was not the case. Alright, more match bonuses. So I'm going to use Psychic instead of Body Slam, because it's just going to hit harder. Plus, Withdraw. Okay, that's like 80-85, and I lowered this special too, so... Yeah, Hydro Pump ain't going to do anything, even if it did hit me. Alright. So, that's Battle 6. No need to heal, we could just keep moving. Now, I know, we're at level 44, this is going to be a big issue. If I can get back to Lorelei, get a level or 2 out of her... Let me see. Yeah, a level or 2 out of her, because I still have the old man rare candy I can get. And there is technically one at the power plant, but I don't think that's necessary. Actually, no, I don't even need to see the old man. I'm about to find a rare candy right now in Victory Road. 10 levels? If I can get to level 46, I can get Hyper Beam. And that's all I'm really gonna need. So here, let's see how well we do. And let's hope I don't accidentally walk outside like I always do when I use Strength. There, and do. Okay, don't speed your way out like an idiot. Alright. Should I battle these people? Maybe I should, just to get to level 46. That might be smart. Let me just heal up a little bit. Thank you, and just save, because I don't want to fight him again. Okay, because I don't know what this girl has, but I doubt she has fighting Pokemon. Yeah, no, Persian. Body Slam should be fine. Thank you, and Body Slam and the Ninetales should be fine. No level, unfortunately, but there's a few more people. I can battle you. Psychic on him. Nope, Body Slam. Body Slam on the Tortle. And Body Slam on the Charmeleon. And Body Slam on the Charizard. There we go. Not quite a level up, but I should be fine. Do I have any healing items? No. But you know what? That one level would probably make a world of difference, so I'm not complaining too much. I will probably level up with Lorelei, and that will make things much better for us. I'm just going to say that. But let's just get through here. My main concern... Actually, Bruno is a big concern to me because I'm not going to outspeed any of his Hitmons. Hitmonchan's not going to matter too much, but Hitmonlee has high jump kick. That could actually be devastating. That'd be funny if I lose to Bruno. I am too weak to make all the Pokemon not come to me. Aw, come on, old man. Oops, sorry, I gotta help the old man. He's stuck under the table. And now he's unstuck. You see, if he's even, like, slightly pressed up against a table, like, he'll complain, so... Sorry about that, guys, but I love him. I have to deal with it. Strength. Come on, get one more max. Just don't encounter another Onix, please. Let's just get out of here. Beautiful. So... This might be a little rough, considering the level difference, but I am hopeful. So let's deposit our guys. Pidgey, bye. Paris, bye. Lapras, bye. And let's get a few goodies. So... 7 full restores. Yeah, some max potions. You know what I can do? Yeah, just some max potions. Actually, might as well just get full restores. So I'm thinking, like, I can use max potions, and then... If I get status effects, I can use full heal. Might as well just buy... Yeah, what's wrong with me? So we're gonna save here. We're at 4 hours and 2 minutes. We are on Mr. Mime time right now. Like, we're not gonna outspeed him, but we're on Mr. Mime time. Let's see how well we do. He might be very high up on our list. But here we go, Lorelei. Have we lost a major battle even? Now that I think about it, maybe 1 or 2? We'll see. I'm going to use Amnesia, because Dugong's not really going to have much of an answer for me. I mean, Takedown hurts, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Amnesia, they're going to use Rest, so I can set up 2 more. And now Body Slam. Get about half. Aurora Beam hits. Doesn't lower my special, and that's all that matters. Alright, beautiful. Not my special, my attack, but it doesn't matter, because with Cloyster, I'm actually going to use Psychic. I do not outspeed a Bivalve, one of the slowest Pokemon in the game. But Psychic gets a 1-hit KO, so that's nice. Okay. Slowbro should be just some Body Slams, I'm hoping. Not as much as I'd like. 2. Ooh, this looks like it's... I hope I get a crit, because this looks like a possible 6-hit KO now. You know what? Let's use Psychic and see how much that does. It does more, so that's all that matters. Okay. Jinx... Might as well just Body Slam her. Okay, she uses Thrash, which is good, because if she hits me with a ice move, she could freeze me, and that could just end the game, so... Not quite a 1-hit! That sucks. She's still gonna Thrash, though. Unless she uses the Super Potion, so... Jinx down. Okay, Lapras. Let's hope. I'm going... At this point, Psychic. She uses Body Slam. It hurts, but not that much. Psychic. About half, and her special fell. Body Slam, please don't crit. She did not crit! Psychic! Alright, there we go! And we're level 47. Alright, so that's Lorelei down, and I leveled up twice, actually. Which means I'm going to use all of these rare candies, because I am not going to win at this level. But doing this will definitely change that. Okay, level 56, now I have Hyper Beam. And I'm gonna swap out... Yeah, might as well swap out Body Slam. There we go. Alright, Bruno's not gonna be too much of an issue. How much Psychics do I have, though? I should be fine. Also, I just realized I didn't grab the PP Maxes. I could've, but I didn't. Oh well. I'm actually gonna be just fine because I'm gonna set up 3 Amnesias against Onix, who start off with Rage, so they're not doing anything. And I'm just gonna Psychic all their Pokemon. There we go, that's one. Himochan's gonna go first, but it don't matter. I go first! The level difference and the amnesia sped me up! Okay, very nice! So using those rare candies let me outspeed Bruno. Maybe not Hitmonlee. Okay, I don't outspeed Hitmonlee. Jump kick's gonna hurt a lot. Not that much though. About a little over 100, but that doesn't matter. There we go. Now, Machamp might have submission, but I might outspeed Machamp. So let's see. Yeah, everything's a one-hit with Psychic once 3 Amnesias are involved. Okay, let's see. Do we outspeed Machamp? We do. Psychic should be a one-hit. And it is. Alright. So Bruno's actually not an issue once I use the rare candies. So now on Elixir, and heal up. No, not a rare candy. Heal up. Actually, let me look at my stats. No, I don't. I'm not going to outspeed Gengar in a million years. Might as well not worry about using that rare candy. Okay, so Earthquake on Gengar. Of course, it uses Nightshade, which bypasses the immunity, but that's fine. I actually don't mind Nightshade. Earthquake. One-hit KO because their HP and defense aren't great. Golbat. I'm just gonna Psychic him. Of course they confuse me, because what am I gonna do? I'm gonna actually Amnesia. I'm gonna kind of hope they haze. If they don't, that's fine. Okay. Psychic? Okay, I'm confused again. Please don't hurt yourself. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna Amnesia. Nope. I'm trying to trick Agatha, but that doesn't seem to be the case. I want her to use haze so I'm not confused, and then there, like that, and then I get the Psychic right after. I got a crit. I think that was my first crit in the game. Okay. Haunter, let's, Amnesia. Of course I get confused. Ow. Don't, just use Earthquake. It's not worth it. Can you please stop? Great, now they brought out Arbok and I'm asleep. And Bite hurts. Ow. I'm awake now, but I'm gonna lose. Yep, 2 crits in a row. So Agatha is a stopping point just for the fact that I'm not fast. But it should be okay, I think, because I'm gonna do what I did before, which is just 3 Amnesias right now, and then, you know what, Psychic, might as well. Or not Psychic, how about Body Slam? I think she lowered my attack, but that's fine. Psychic, come on. Thank you. Psychic. 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 And Psychic. Body Slam. Thank you. Body Slam on the Jinx. Come on. And Psychic on the Lapras, please. Thank you. Alright, not too bad. I think I can get through Bruno. I'm not too worried about it. Wait. What was... I just said I was going to try to get through Bruno. Oh well, I already started leveling them up. I ruined it. Okay. Hyper Beam. No more Body Slam. Okay. Heal up. Okay. And Bruno's as simple as 3 Amnesias and then Psychic. So 1, 2, 3... Didn't even use a jump kick this time. 4, 5. There you go. And I'll use... No, I have enough Psychics. Healing. Thank you. Alright, Temp 2. Let's see how it works. Okay, Earthquake. Nightshade, still don't mind that. Now, I can't play around with Golbat. I just have to try to force it out as quick as I can. I'm still thinking Psychic is probably better, though. So, Psychic. Because, oh, well, yeah. It's not! Okay, Amnesia. Damn it, of course they use Confuse Ray. There you go, Amnesia activated. Don't use Haze again. Okay, please don't be confused. Come on, stop hitting yourself, man. Supersonic. Hit. There you go. Alright. I did that because I want to make sure Arbok is a one-hit KO. Because Arbok could paralyze me. And obviously you saw what Bite could do. Alright, Earthquake on Haunter. I'm not confused, and I'm not confused no more. Haunter down, one hit. Very nice. Okay, Arbok, just don't spam Bite on me. Psychic? Uses Acid. That's not bad. That just lowers my defense, and it doesn't matter at this point. Why are they getting so many crits with this Arbok? One hit KO with Amnesia, thank God. Alright, I can survive 2 Nightshades. Let's see what happens. Earthquake? Okay, Nightshade. Will this one-hit KO the level 60 Gengar? Yes! Alright, Agatha's done. Okay. Let us use... an Ether... Do I need an Ether? No, I'm good. I'm gonna just heal. Alright. What am I looking at with levels, actually? I'm gonna level up. I don't want to level up, actually, so I'm going to use the last rare candy here. Thank you. Alright, let's see how we do against Lance. Okay. I'm going to Amnesia. He used Leer, but he missed, so thank God. Amnesia. Use Hyper Beam. That gives me 2 Amnesia turns. He didn't crit, thank God. 1 Amnesia, 2 Amnesia. I'm probably not going to outspeed, but... Psychic. Leer. That's still going to increase my stats. Ooh, not quite, but I lowered a special. Hyper Beam. I know it's a waste. I'm faster. Wow. I know it's a waste, but I want to try to save... I'm trying to save a little bit for Aerodactyl. I need that Psychic. And Earthquake, 1-hit KO. Very nice. Okay, Dragonair. I'm just gonna use Hyper Beam at this point. Very nice. Now, Aerodactyl special ain't great. It's okay, but it ain't great. Psychic. He uses Supersonic, and of course it hits with a 55% accuracy. But I hit! 1-hit KO, nice. I just have to hit Dragonite. Hyper Beam. Of course he uses Hyper Beam. Please don't crit, please don't crit, please don't crit, please don't crit. He totally just critted, he critted, he crit. I survived though! He did not crit! And I hurt myself. That was the badge boost glitch killing me. The badge boost glitch increased my attack, and that made the confusion. 1 Amnesia, 2 Amnesia, 3 Amnesia. I'm annoyed, but it was bound to happen. Psychic. Thank you, Psychic. Just get rid of these guys. I want them out of my face already. Okay, come on. Thank you. Body Slam. Thank you. And Psychic. And this time I know better. I'm gonna try to level up on... I critted with a Lapras! Come on, Lorelei. Did you really have to get a win against me after all the crap I've been through? Okay, I'm not gonna use Body Slam in this fight with 2 growls. Withdraw. Doesn't matter. Ugh. I could have used Body Slam against Jinx and that might have been okay, but I'm getting frustrated, guys. 1, 2, 3. Stop using stuff like that on me. Psychic, thank you. Psychic, thank you. Psychic, Psychic. Okay. Body Slam, why not? Okay. Psychic, do not crit. Ugh. Now it's just trying to anger me at this point. Amnesia. 1, 2. Of course they growl. 3. They growl twice. The fact that they growl twice kind of screws me over, because if they get it once, I could still use Body Slam against Jinx and not worry too much. Okay. There we go. Alright. Now, stop being stupid. Let me do it this time. Max Potion and an Ether on Psychic. Thank you. Because I can still take on Bruno just fine. 1, 2, 3. Psychic. 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 Do I get a level? Psychic. I do not get a level. So I only made it hard on myself. Alright, 1. Not learning Double Edge. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Give me Hyper Beam. No more Body Slam. Alright. And a heal. Alright. Let's hope Agatha's a little nicer to me today. Okay, Earthquake. She used Dream Eater. She is actually being nice. Psychic. I missed. Well, not missed, I confused. Oh, I'm not confused anymore, thank God. Earthquake. Knocked out Arbok. Earthquake. Knocked out Taunter. Oh, is she giving it to me? Yes, she gave it to me. Alright, I'm not complaining. Alright, Elixir. Thank you. Rare Candy. And heal. Okay, let's try Lance again. Let's see how well this works out. Amnesia. Uses Hyper Beam first thing. Does like 100 damage, but that's fine. I get 2 Amnesias. 1 more. Hyper Beam again. They did not crit, so that's all that matters. Alright, Hyper Beam. You guys to recharge. 1 hit KO, nice. And as you know, in Gen 1, if you 1 hit KO with a Hyper Beam, you don't have to recharge. So Hyper Beam. Very lovely. Okay, Hyper Beam. Very nice. Please don't hurt me too bad, Aerodactyl. Okay, Aerodactyl. Psychic. He failed Supersonic. Okay, please don't hit me too hard, Dragonite. That's all I'm asking. In fact, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna use Psychic because he might use Barrier, and then I'm gonna have a turn of doing nothing. He used Agility. Psychic. Not quite, but maybe Hyper Beam. Slam. Please don't hit me too hard. Hyper Beam. There we go. Lance done. Alright. One last thing. And we didn't even spend that much time here, so I'm hopeful. Last elixir, let's do this. We're gonna fight Let's Sleep for the final time as the champion. He has Pidgeot. I'm going to use Amnesia. He's using Sky Attack way too early. I wanted to have a second to set up, so use Psychic. Please don't hit me too hard. Oh, did you crit? They critted. Yep, they critted, and that's gonna ruin things. There's no way I'm gonna survive now. Might as well just Psychic again. Ugh. I'm already feeling defeated, and because what's next is Alakazam. I don't have enough time to set up all the stuff, so he's gonna kill me. But Hyper Beam, why not? He's gonna survive this Hyper Beam because Reflect, because it's gonna cut that damage in half. I missed! Earthquake. Well, you can't use Reflect more than once. It's not doing enough. And Psychic is doing around 40-ish. If I crit, I might win. I mean, I might beat this Alakazam, at least. No. Okay, that was just bad luck because she critted. He critted. I keep saying she because I feel like the Pidgeot's a she, but that's just personal opinion, so take that with a grain of salt. But I consider the Pidgeot a she. Psychic, Psychic, and Psychic. And Body Slam. Body Slam. Body Slam. Thank you. And Psychic. Thank you. At least they let me get past her just fine. And heal up. Thank you. 1 amnesia, 2 amnesia, 3 amnesia. I realize I only have 1 psychic, but it's fine. Because earthquake. Earthquake. That's fair. I actually accepted that because I didn't use anything important. So it's gonna save right there. 4 hours and 10 minutes is still a really great time. In fact, I'm pretty sure that is Mr. Mime's end time. Like, I'll check while I pick a fight with Lorelei, but I have a list of the older stuff. Mr. Mime is at 409 when he beat the game. So we're still got awesome time. 1 amnesia, 2 amnesia, 3 amnesia, and we're gonna have to use Psychic because they use too many growls. No double edge because that's pathetic. Body Slam. Hi, Body Slam worked out pretty good. Psychic. Very nice. We survived pretty well that time. I'm going to use an Ether now. Psychic. And heal. And this should be fine. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Psychic. 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 And Psychic. Alright, very nice. So now, I have 10 more rare candies. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I can stop at level 56. And this might give me an advantage. I might get another level. It is possible. Because I'm not going to outspeed these Gengars. I have no thoughts in my head about outspeeding them. My only hope is that Arbok and Golbat go out quickly. And there we go. Alright, beautiful. So how much? I'm a level after the Gyarados, so I don't have to even worry about setting up on the Gyarados. I can just try to beat up the Gyarados. Actually, I can't. Well, let me see. Leer helps. Hyper Beam. Hydro Pump missed. Hyper Beam. Hyper Beam missed. Another Leer that's still increasing all my stats. Hyper Beam. And there was enough! Alright, now I can set up 3 amnesias. Dragon Rage does 40. 1, 2, 3, and Earthquake. Beautiful. Earthquake. Beautiful. I don't think I'm gonna outspeed, but Psychic? They use Bite. It doesn't do a lot of damage, though. I have more health than I did with Dragonite. Psychic. Dragonite uses Hyper Beam. Please do not crit. Don't crit. Do not crit. Do not crit. Do not crit. Do not crit. I have... What's wrong with me? I was leered twice. I just realized I was leered twice. I wasn't gonna survive that. 3. Fine, growl all you want. You're just increasing my special attack. Okay. Not learning double edge though. Oop. And whoop. Butter Slam. Earthquake? Yep. I got my attack lowered so weak I couldn't make that work. I'm trying hard, guys, but they still decrease my attack each time, and that makes Lorelei annoying. Because there's nothing I can do about it. There's no way I can increase my attack. It's just luck of the draw if it works out or not. Nope. Okay, Body Slam. I got a crit there or something? I'm not sure. There. Alright. Heal up. Ether. Psychic. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Didn't even hurt me. Now he did. Okay, I'm gonna just use all but like 1 rare candy. Or 2 rare candies, actually, because I'm gonna need to worry about leveling up against the champion. So, Elixir, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Body Slam. 8, Okay. So slightly stronger, but it doesn't matter against Agatha. I just want that to have it. Earthquake, thank you. Amnesia. They used Haze, which is actually what I was hoping for. Earthquake. Confused, but that don't matter. Psychic. Thank you. Please don't be confused. I'm gonna kill myself in confusion. Okay, no I don't. Alright. What do I have? Yeah, I'm fine. Heal. Level up once, so I don't level up during the fight, and I can use Amnesia against Gyarados. Okay. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Hyper Beam. Thank you. Earthquake. Earthquake. Thank you. Hyper Beam. Thank you. Psychic. That did not work because I critted, I think. Hyper Beam, because I have to take the... They used Barrier. Of course they used Barrier the one time I used Hyper Beam. And the thing is, the enemy knows what my move is, so there's nothing I can really do about that. Psychic, Psychic, come on, just let me win easily. You're not an issue, you just take a while. Because you're annoying. You keep lowering my attack. Thank you. Dang it! If I lose again, I might as well just keep the experience points, but I'm getting super annoyed by this. 1, 2, 3... Hey, Psychic. Psychic, thank you. Come on, Psychic, thank you. Body Slam on this guy. There we go. Okay. Okay, Body Slam on her. And now, Psychic again. Thank you. Heal up. Use an Ether on Psychic. And let us continue. Because these first 3 are not exactly an issue. They're quick to replicate, so it's not frustrating. It's also, but it just depends on how lucky we get. But level 49, this will be nice. Okay. So, as I was saying, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Thank you. Restore, thank you. We have enough Psychics, we're good. Alright. Earthquake. I got confused, but it doesn't matter. Amnesia. Psychic. They used Haze, so Amnesia. Come on. Be nice. Thank you. Earthquake. I got slept. Good thing I amnesia'd. Can you please stop it? The Haunter took me out with the frickin' Nightshade and confusion, and being asleep. I am very frustrated. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Body Slam. Body Slam. Body Slam. Psychic. Okay. I still don't want Double Edge, so stop asking me. Body Slam. Body Slam. Thank you. Psychic. Psychic. Thank you. Alright. If this doesn't work this time, I am going to level a little bit. Which is just suicide runs against the Elite Four, but... yeah, this is frustrating me a little bit. So, 1, 2, 3... and once again, Bruno is a bye-bye, unless he lucks out with something terrible. Like that. Never mind. Okay. Suicide runs it is, then. Just get an extra level or 2. 1, 2, 3. You have not lowered my attack yet. Thank you. Which means Slowbro should be okay. Thank you. And that means Jinx should be okay. There you go. Beautiful. Psychic and Psychic. Alright. And I did buy those potions just for a quick heal, so it's fine. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Psychic, Psychic. Do not get a high jump kick on me, thank you. Psychic, Psychic, and Psychic. And Body Slam for fun. He almost knocked me out with submission, but I still won. Alright, and no elixirs on Agatha. We're just doing this, guys. Whoop! Hurt myself in confusion, hurt myself in confusion. 3 times in a row, 4 times in a row. Body slam. 5 times, 6 times. I miss because I'm stupid and I'm mad. That's fine. I did not use anything worthwhile, so I can save right here. And I'm slightly stronger. And that will give me the edge I need to get ahead. Okay, let's try this again, Lorelei. 1, 2, 3. Only 1 attack lost, so that's good. So body slam, very nice. Body slam, and body slam. Thank you, and body slam. Don't you understand body slam? Thank you. Psychic, and psychic. Alright, this should be much better, I'm hoping. So, max potion. My goblin is somewhere, and I don't know where he is. It don't matter. Max potion, and that's really it. I mean, do I... Yeah, I've got enough psychics. If I lose again, I could technically use this as a leveling run, so it's not a big deal. 1, 2, 3... Psychic. 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 Psychic, thank you. Psychic, thank you. Alright, 52, very nice. Alright, elixir. Heal up. Alright, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Will I outspeed anything? Probably not Gengar, but let's see. Earthquake, they get a Nightshade off. Not a big deal. I have a lot of health. Amnesia? Psychic? Amnesia? Psychic? Come on. Thank you. Earthquake. Thank you. Earthquake. Thank you. Earthquake. Thank you. Alright, why can't it always be that smooth? Max potion. Do I need an elixir? No, I really don't. But I will take a rare candy just to make sure I don't level up during that fight. I need my badge boosts. Okay, let's do this. Amnesia. He uses Leer. That's going to increase my speed. So, 1 Amnesia. Hydro Pump. That only did about 40. 2 Hydro Pump. He critted, which hurt a lot. Hyper Beam. I'm faster! There we go. Earthquake. Earthquake. I'm not going to be faster than Aerodactyl, but let's see. Psychic? Gets a Hyper Beam. Please resist. I did! Barely! Okay. Hyper Beam. I'm faster than the Dragonite! There we go! Beautiful. I think that Leer definitely helped, but it almost killed me too, but I don't mind. It helped. Elixir. And 1 more rare candy, just so we don't level up. Alright. Let's do this. Okay. Second try. Amnesia. Wastes a turn with Whirlwind, thank God. Okay. Second Amnesia. Mirror move, Amnesia, that's fine. I can use Hyper Beam. Okay. Third Amnesia. Wing attack. Okay, that barely did anything. We should be good. I'm going to use Hyper Beam. They use Mirror Move, they use Amnesia, doesn't matter, because Hyper Beam is not a special move in this generation. And it's such a visceral move, I love seeing it. Pidgeot down. Okay, to be safe, because it can miss, I'm going to use Earthquake. Okay, they use Reflect, which is good, because I would have been able to... I would have been stuck. I wouldn't have been able to do anything, because I would have to take a turn of recharging. And I still one-hit KO'd because I critted. Alright. Right on. Reason why I still have Psychic. Now that I think about it, I could have put Ice Beam on, but Psychic's just good. There. I gotta remember, I have Ice Beam. I completely forgot I had Ice Beam. Earthquake for Arcanine. Arcanine uses Ember. That should barely do anything. Yep, because Amnesia. Thank God it didn't burn, though, because that would have really reduced my attack power, and, well, Hyper Beam is how I hope to finish Blastoise off with 1 hit, so... Okay, very nice. Let's pray Executor can put me to sleep. Let's see if Hyper Beam can kill it in 1 hit. Hyper Beam. Please one-hit KO it. I do not want to deal with Executor or Sleep. There we go. One-hit KO. Ooh, here's the last approach. Alright. Blastoise. Hyper Beam. Here we go. Use Hydro Pump. Please don't crit. If he doesn't crit, it's going to barely do any damage. No crit, no damage. Hyper Beam. Beautiful! And it's out of here. And we're at level 63 now, with over 300 HP. But that's not what I care about, people. Let's see what happens. We're at the final approach. Let's see and do some comparisons. Okay. So level 63 Snorlax. What is that final time? Do not keep me in suspense. 4 hours, 44 minutes. That is really good considering how slow he is. I mean, all in all, it's only like a little more than half an hour from Mr. Mime. And Mr. Mime was probably the best Pokemon I've done so far that wasn't a legendary. I think, if I recall correctly, was this kind of like, are we around Dodrio, I want to say? I mean, I can look at my history here, because I do have a little, I have a little channel specifically for stuff like that. Let me see here. Because I always like to tell certain people what we're looking at. Oh, let me see, come on. Yeah, I'm having trouble finding it, but let's just sum it up here. I'm thinking this is on the same level as, it's a little better, it's a little slower than Dodrio, I want to say, because Magneton beat Dodrio's time. But Dodrio was still very quick. I think Dodrio was around like 430, 440, I want to say. So with that in regard, I'm going to put him in the top tiers with evolutions. And the only thing I have to say is there was no issue with this, with the exception of the Elite Four, which is always annoying for any Pokemon you use. He had enough coverage where no matter what was put in his way, he tore through it. So Snorlax, you're in my top tier, guy. I hope you enjoyed watching this, because, yeah, he may have been slow, but he definitely won the race this time. So, thank you for watching. You guys have a good evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. I'll see you in the next run, and hopefully it's another good one, but I'll see you later. Bye for now, guys.